and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Allen going to go to the air right away. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
This pass rush, they know to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Allen going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. To the air, Allen. Flush to his right. This defines on the drop-off. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes.
The throw for Tony is intercepted.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Donald Parham.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
Fielded right around the 8. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. The numbers for him from a week ago,
16 carries, 71 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And he's got some space here. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 48 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Take it in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Hines now on the return. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. The left side caught by Diggs. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 12 yards that time and a Bills 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Nyheim Hines, his 1st carry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 1st down, Mahomes. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. But how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. What a play. It's a 1st down as they get 19 yards on the fake punt.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? The chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gregory Rousseau in there to bury him for a loss of 11. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the 1st half.
They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw caught by Gray. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of the half, heading into the locker room. This hits him right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills offense now for one final time in this 1st half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here.
From the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this is caught on the sideline. It's not inbounds, incomplete. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes, being chased out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Allen now on first down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They go play fake. Mahomes. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Well, after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Singletary again, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Back to throw, Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 24-21, 53 ticks to go. Mahomes, their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all.
Singletary loses it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, that almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. Now the Bills will take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation,
and he's into the end zone for the touchdown in the game-winning So the game-winning touchdown came through the air into overtime.
I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. Who's going to win it? We're getting overtime. Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for Kansas City, it's an